Happy Monday, bitches.
Happy bleeding Monday. Kitty McNeil, how are you feeling?
Kitty McNeil's back in the studio and, quite frankly, thriving.
You are thriving. Your
Thriving.
patootie sat down.
Patootie sat
You're
down.
in a great outfit.
For the first time ever, I'm going to scroll back. Got me bajungas out on the podcast.
The bajungas
Me bajungas
are
have
out.
come out. I know. I was thinking a bit risky, but you know what? Fuck it.
Hair looks great.
Thank you.
You look sensational.
Thank you, darling. So do you. You are slick, Ray. Look at that hair.
Thank you.
Slick back.
It's a little greasy. I think that's the trick. I think that's
You
done
know.
it. Yeah.
Well, girl, it's February. How are we feeling? 2 months into 2024.
Do you hear that? Do you know what that is?
The time passing by.
The countdown to my birthday.
Oh, I see.
Countdown to my birthday.
It outs it. This bitch will be 23 soon.
Mark your... Just vomited in my mouth
I
there.
know. Can
That's
you believe
vile.
it?
My birthday, 25th of February. Mark your calendars.
Put it in, girls.
Put it in.
There will be an event.
And think of me fondly.
Think of me fondly
on the
when-
25th of February.
Do you say February or February?
I say February. No, February. January, February. I don't think I say
oh my
it
God,
right.
No.
January, February.
No,
Am I saying it right?
I think you say it how it's spelled. February. But I say February.
February.
So I say January, February. No, I don't. Wait, do I?
January, February, March. February.
February.
Oh,
February.
you sent me into a tailspin
Yeah.
now.
You never know.
February. Yeah.
Remember the 25th of February. Not really
That's
the same.
all
Not
right.
really.
It's got a ring to it. That'll catch on.
We can make it work, Katie.
That'll catch on.
Because we make magic in here.
These walls have seen a lot of fucking
We're like
fairy
Mickey
magic.
Mouse.
Yup.
Oh my God. What's your mantra for this week?
My mantra is, I am sexy. Ow.
I
am sexy.
I am sexy.
I have been...
Oh my God, actually, Katie put a proper
I
thirst
know,
trap on
no,
the other day. So she is truly feeling sexy. This bitch was like, to be fair, it was in a dance class, so I can't shit on her, but like full on showing what God and Mama gave her.
Big Mama gave me. I tell you.
There was like a, what's it called, a bend and snap?
There was a little bend and snap, and it was like a little feel your body, kind of like.
And then there was like a side splits to the floor while looking at the camera. I was like, someone's feeling sexy.
So it was, and then they had the special lights in there as well. So, and it was to Kiss by fucking Prince, guys.
Yeah.
I just want yo extra time and yo Kiss. It's just the sexiest song alive. And also, like, I royally embarrassed myself in front of a boy, and I was like, I need to post this just so he can see that I'm actually
redemption,
like, just to redeem myself as like an attractive, sexy woman.
Yeah, you got it, girl. And that's what you did.
And that's what I
She
did, and I
came back.
succeeded.
Yeah, I
it's
love
all in the
that.
comeback, guys.
Yeah, it is. It is.
So I'm feeling sexy.
I love that.
What's your mantra?
Mine is, I am an amazing girlfriend.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
And do you know why? Do you know why?
Tell me.
It's the month of love, okay?
It is.
And the month of love is like sexual love or like soul love.
About chicken. Wow.
Gotcha, E.T. phone home.
I got you.
Like, it's just about love, and I
Yeah.
don't think Valentine's is necessarily like sexual love. I think it could be like friendship love. That's the whole Galentine's thing.
Does this mean you're getting
Or
me
like-
a gift?
You know it, bitch.
Oh, you better.
Yeah, you know it. You know.
bouquet of
Actually,
roses.
do you remember when Arch got you a rose?
That was actually so
cute.
sweet.
I fell in love with him 10 times
That
harder.
was so sweet.
I was like,
of
that's
him.
so cute.
I was like, thanks, girl.
So then I was like, do you know what? With this month, I'm going to appreciate myself. I was like, I
You
am
are.
an amazing girlfriend.
You are.
I was like, yeah.
I'm
going to get so much hate. Like,
No, you are an amazing girlfriend.
but I was
You've
like,
got to
yeah,
acknowledge that.
I'm an amazing girlfriend.
Yeah.
And girls, remember this when you're like, you know, I don't have this issue because Archie is an absolute gem. But if you think, oh, God, did he not say the right thing? Or just think, no,
No.
I'm an amazing girlfriend.
You're an amazing girlfriend.
Okay, my song.
Yeah.
I'm going to sing it to you. Ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Don't I make it look easy, baby? When I do what I do.
When I do what I do.
Don't I make it look easy, baby? Yeah. Meghan Trainor. Oh, God. That has been my wake-up song every day this week. Last week.
That.
Don't I make it look... I was like, yeah, I do. I make it look easy.
You do make it look bleeding
Yeah.
easy.
Yeah, you know it. What's your song?
My
bitch?
song of the week
Yeah.
is
Tell me, Peach.
Stupid Cupid, you're a real mean guy. And it goes, stupid Cupid, stop hitting on me. Yeah.
I love that song. Didn't they do it in Glee?
They did.
Oh, I remember when they did that, and I was like, oh, what a tune. Because I remember there was like this singing competition we did at school, and we sang Stupid Cupid. And I was like,
Stupid Cupid, stop hitting on me.
No.
Love it.
Love it.
Well,
Okay, so let's do recommendation. See, professionals in the building. Okay, so recommendation this week, quickly, it is the wine bar called Forza that is on National Theatre. No, the National Theatre one, because they've got a few. They've got one in Peckham, but they also have one on top of the National Theatre.
Oh, delightful.
Like kind of a rooftop vibe.
Gorgeous.
Arch and I went there like a few days ago, and it's great. It's like such a nice vibe. Like, it's really... And very busy, so but not too busy that you can get a seat. You know, there are always seats. Yeah, there's a vibe. There's an atmosphere. Yeah.
Lovely.
Let's debrief. This week it's all about Valentine's. Love. Say love in the most like love way you could say it.
Love.
Oh, that's love. Loads of people wrote in a few debriefs and dilemmas to do with Valentine's. We're going to cover all that, guys. Don't you worry. And of course, we're always going to keep you anonymous, so please don't stress. Okay, take us away.
So, do you believe in Valentine's Day? Is it a day worth celebrating?
Is it a thing in the Kitty McNeil world?
In the calendar? Is it a day in your calendar? Because it's quite divisive.
It absolutely is. For me, Peachy Leach, 100%. I'm a girl that loves a holiday, okay? Not just...
That's true. That's an understatement. That's a fucking understatement.
Not in that way, guys, okay? Well, in both ways. What I mean by that is I love... anything to be celebrated. Yeah. So say if it's like, the first day Arch and I kissed, I'm like, put it in the calendar so we can celebrate it.
Yeah, you're celebrating May Day, Burns Night.
You know it, girl.
Trooping the colour.
You know it.
You're celebrating it all.
It's all in that.
Yeah.
I love a reason to celebrate. I love a reason to have a cheeky little glass. Yeah. I love a reason, just looking forward to things. Yeah. I'm like, what's coming up? It makes you not have the blues. Yeah. I love it. I even celebrated it when I wasn't in a relationship. Yeah. You know, I used to just get my friends a card and say, love you, or like, do you know what I mean? Yeah. Like, it never was a thing that I have to get a boyfriend to celebrate Valentine's Day. Do Galentine's Day. Why not?
I love Galentine's.
Absolutely. Do you believe in Valentine's? Do you celebrate it?
I'm very on the fence about Valentine's Day. Okay. Part of me loves the cheap chocolate. After Valentine's Day. But I wouldn't say...
chocolate hearts.
Oh, so yummy. That's so good. So fucking yummy. I like Valentine's Day. I think it is a gorgeous thing to celebrate when you're in a relationship. Yeah. I've never been like I feel like people celebrate Valentine's Day dependent on their like families, because my parents weren't big on Valentine's Day, so I know I had friends whose like mums would get them cards and roses and stuff, which is lovely.
That's sweet.
But I never was really kind of around that. So if I'm with a boyfriend, I'd love to celebrate it. Of course. I would literally get all the like love heart pajamas. I would literally be like love bug little headbands. I would really
need everything.
I would get into it. But when I'm not with someone, I don't do like Galentine's. Okay.
I also think I got into it because at school we did it big time, where you could get sent a rose.
Oh my god, my school did this.
So I'd be waiting like for who sent me my rose.
Did you ever get sent a rose?
Oh yeah.
I didn't. Did you ever get sent? Oh yeah.
I didn't.
No, yeah, me too.
I did too. Like loads.
Me too.
Oh, Katie, you're so funny. Well, I'll get you roses here.
Thank you.
I'll get you 3 roses.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, so I'm going to ask you, what do you think your perfect Valentine's date would be?
So I've thought about this.
Okay.
Now,
I'm glad.
I have, I would say, lie in.
Okay.
Cozy morning.
Okay, so we're not doing a run in the morning.
Oh no, not on St. Valentine's Day. Like, no, he wouldn't want that.
No. He's not a mug at the end of the day.
So I would wake up, we'd have a cozy morning, we'd probably watch a TV show we've been watching. Then my boyfriend will go, you stay right there while I whip up some pancakes.
So no morning sex?
Oh no, there would be.
Okay.
I'm just.
I need the.
I feel like
the
that's. Oh,
details,
so I feel like that's a given. Oh, you'd ideally want to be shagging all day if you had the facilities for it.
Okay, lovely.
If it was like a Sunday.
Okay, let's say
a day of rest. Yeah. You know, we haven't got to go to work.
No pissing around.
No,
on Valentine's Day. No.
If so, I'd probably work it into your work day, guys.
Yeah. Oh, you got to.
You got to find some time.
Yeah.
But then my boyfriend would make me pancakes. And then he'd make them all, and then we'd eat them in bed, because I'm gabbers. I just love sleeping in my own crumbs. And then we would have go for a nice walk. We'd probably get brunch, go for a nice walk. And then, actually, no brunch. We'd go for a lovely walk around, probably do like a big loop, come back. Then I'd start getting ready. We'd shag a bit more in the afternoon to pad out the time a bit.
Lovely.
Then we'd go get ready for dinner.
Yeah.
And then we'd go out for a lovely dinner.
Oh,
and we'd all I'd get dressed up. And then he would tell me that I'm the most beautiful woman alive. And
of course he would.
It literally worship at my feet.
Yeah,
and then that would be
He'd be like, I love the smell of your feet. And then you'd be like, yeah.
Everyone does.
I feel like I'm on the same vibe as you. I think my favourite Valentine's ever was actually the one last year. Aww. So Arch and I had like the most special day. We always get each other gifts, but we went to the spa during the day. So we like spent the whole day at the spa, and it was just really romantic. And they gave us gowns with rose petals in, and you know, it was just so sweet. And then spent the day doing that, and then in the evening we had like the most gorgeous dinner. Aww. You know, I think it's just about, you know, some people do a card, flowers, and that's their thing. Yeah. You know, some people do a dinner and that's it. No card, no flowers, just their dinner. Yeah. You know, and I think personally, I feel like as long as you celebrate it in your own way, it doesn't have to be lavish, although I love a holiday. You know, it doesn't have to be lavish, but I'm saying, I think if you are in a relationship and you're listening to this and you're thinking, oh, I don't usually do something for Valentine's, get them a card. Yeah. Do you know what? Just write in that card, I love you so much, and some heartfelt words, okay? Because the card's £2.50. Yeah. You know, and actually, for us girlies, it means a bloody lot. We'll cry at a card.
Yeah, I would take a card over anything, like with a man expressing how he feels written down.
Opening up. Oh my god.
Fuck my life. No emotional vulnerability.
Ooh! It's like Romeo and
like
Juliet.
Christmas bloody day.
It's like they want to be with you. It's like, you want me forever.
Honestly, do you know what I actually thought we should reintroduce? Postcards. I think we should. No, imagine Archie goes away and you get a postcard. How delightful
but I'd be
is
livid that he went away without me. I'm like, where
because you love a holiday.
Yeah, I love a holiday.
Like, where are you?
So I'd be like, where the fuck have you gone? I love a holiday.
I love a holiday. What the fuck?
Me had me beach hat on, me sunblock. I'm like, off I come. Yeah. So not sure about the postcards, but I could always write you one.
Please do. Yeah, I'll start writing you one. Yeah, and I'll slip it under your door every morning.
Yeah, you know it.
I'll be like, hey girl,
enjoy the postcard.
It's interesting because I feel like everyone spends their Valentine's Day differently. Like you said, it can either be low key or some people do go above and beyond.
Yes.
Above and beyond.
Oh, nice. I see what you're doing. Nice. Okay.
Not just a hat rack.
Love it.
So we are going to talk about, in the topic of going above and beyond, celebrities. Because fucking hell.
Celebrity
disposable incomes.
Day.
You can go
full
my
puss. God. When they have disposable incomes, I'm just like, I love to see how far they go.
Honestly.
How far they go.
When people cover their houses in rose petals just for the day, I'm like,
oh my
guys.
God, I'm telling you, when I'm dripping in it, okay? I'm going to say dripping in money. I want to do the most extravagant Valentine's. I don't know what it is yet, all right? But it'll happen.
Oh, there'll be people involved.
Yeah.
You're going to be descending from the ceiling.
You know it.
Honestly. Well, it was like fucking Kim Kardashian on Mother's Day when he had that string quartet.
That was amazing. See,
that
was like, amazing.
Wow.
I'm like, that's something for me. Okay, so we're going to play hit and miss, as we've done before.
Yes.
But with celeb things that have happened for Valentine's Day. Okay, so I'm going to give you a first one. We can't go, we say hit. Okay. Again, hit means every single day I'll slap that ass. Miss is like, I'm never doing that. Okay? You ready? Mm-hmm. So, Travis Scott filled Kylie Jenner's mansion with a tunnel of red roses shaped like hearts, leading to a large neon heart at the end. 3, 2, 1,
miss.
Hit. Really?
I just think that's a bit tacky.
I see what you mean.
A big neon heart.
Yeah.
And also, I'm sure they wouldn't be cleaning it up. But the mess.
No, they would not be cleaning it out. But I'm telling you, if I woke up and came down and there were like roses in a heart-shaped tunnel, I'd be like,
I would.
Whoa,
that was pretty magnificent.
I'd be like, God, you're in love with me.
I would say I would love to wake up to roses, maybe, but like rose bushes, so it almost looks like like a maze, maybe.
I'd love to just wake up in a field. Just with a rose bush.
Chuck me in a maze, to be honest. Honestly, just
chuck me in a garden centre for the day. Have a good time. Yeah. Okay, give me one.
So, Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck, right? So Ben Affleck, for Valentine's Day, recreated one of her music videos to feature old videos he found of when they were together to one of her songs.
3, 2, 1, hit. I'd cry every single day.
Thoughtful?
I would cry. There have been a few moments in my life, okay, girls, if I'll be honest.
Yeah.
There have been a few moments, too, that I've been so overwhelmed by something Archie has done. I'm like, I will marry you right now. Like, I would get down on my knee.
Oh my
God.
Now,
girls, don't get me wrong. I didn't mug myself off and actually do it. But I thought, shit, like, and if he created a video of all that kind of... Oh, yeah.
Is this something Archie's done, or like moments you've had?
Moments you've had, or things he's done that I'm like...
Was one Paris?
One was Paris. You know the exact moment. Yeah. I can't give all the things away on the pod, okay, guys? Yeah, come on. But maybe one day...
City allure of...
City allure of...
City allure of doing its job.
Okay, I'm going to give you one. Okay, so Cardi B inked her wedding date on Offset's hand, and he inked the wedding date on hers as well.
Oh, they did it to each other.
They did it to each other.
Ooh.
Yeah, ready? 3, 2, 1, miss. Are you joking me? Can you imagine if it went all wiggly?
Miss.
And if you got that much money, why are you doing that?
Miss. Because I've got no tattoos.
Neither do I.
So
Although Arch gives me shit, I don't.
Oh my God, yeah.
So he's got a literal tattoo of me featured.
Arch got a tattoo for Kit and she went with him, and then he was like, oh, your turn. And she's like, I
was like, not sure looks great on me. I was like, I haven't found the right thing yet, guys. But I don't know about that. Like,
I think
I don't know.
I think if you're someone who regularly gets tattooed, like Cardi B and Offset, they've
got loads of
they're
tattoos.
Dripping in tats.
So then I'm like, for them it's a hit, but
it's
for
water
us,
off a duck's back. Like, doesn't mean anything. But I personally wouldn't do that.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, you'll go.
My next one is,
tell me,
Pete Davidson sent Khloe Kardashian flowers for Valentine's Day whilst he was dating Kim as like a gesture of goodwill when she was going through all that stuff with Tristan.
3, 2, 1, hit. Oh my God, I will actually cry. That's something Archie did.
Because literally,
my God, that is just so hormonal at the moment, girls. Anything will set me off.
I feel like.
When you just told me that, I thought you got the name wrong. I was like, no, it's Kim.
No, he got her flowers and she tagged him and she was like, thanks so much for these. Like, that was really lovely. And I think that is such a gentlemanly thing to do.
What a gent.
I mean, Archie did it, like, guys, last Valentine's Day, Kit and Arch had the most spectacular day. I was at work and I came home and there was a little rose on my bed.
It was
and I was like, that is the sweetest thing.
And you know the cutest thing about it? He didn't even like say, should I do this? He just did. And he came back and he's like, oh, I got a rose. I was like, oh. And he was like, for Katie. And I was like,
that so
cry.
sweet.
That's so cute.
So respectful.
Okay, so I got another one.
Yeah.
Oh, Machine Gun Kelly wore a necklace with a clear pendant that visibly had blood in it of Megan Fox's. 3, 2, 1, miss. That's serial killer vibes. If Archie had like a little pendant and tube
with your blood in it,
what are you doing?
I don't
know. You absolute Jeffrey Dahmer. Get yourself away.
It's like, you know, Megan Fox's engagement ring.
Yeah.
Will physically cut her if she takes it off.
What?
When Machine Gun Kelly proposed, the ring is cut that when it's on, there's like a little pinprick thing. So when she takes it off, it'll scratch her.
What?
Like, it's a weird thing.
To say to her, like, don't take it off ever.
Yeah.
Like, that's awful, but of course you always need, you have to at some point.
I know.
In the sense of
gorgeous ring, like, you won't want to lose that down the sink if you're washing up or anything.
No. Yeah, exactly. Oh no, I don't like that. Yeah.
Wild.
Do you have any others?
Yeah, I've got actually recent breakups, so touchy subject. Ekin-Su and Davide.
Oh, I know.
They broke up the second time, but last Valentine's Day, he surprised her with flowers, balloons, and a whole like table spread of her like favorite treats. You know, when it was like wall full of balloons, flowers everywhere, and then like all her favorite snacks out on like the table.
Absolute absolute hit. I feel like when a man knows you that well, it's just even more sexually enticing, because it's like, you know that I love candied nuts. You know you haven't got pretzels because you know I like, you've got the candied nuts. That's what I just love about it, because it's like it really shows one another, I know you. It's the sexiest thing when someone you're seeing starts to know you. Like, it's like, oh, do you want anything from the shops? No, but they come back with your favourite treats. They know you'll want it. Oh my God, I just got goosebumps. And you're just like, oh, you love me? Honestly, I'm like, you're thinking of me so much. You're obsessed. I love it so much. So we asked the Debrief listeners for some Valentine's disasters. Yeah. Just to remind you girls that you've got to kiss a lot of bloody frogs before you find that prince, okay? Oh. They're a thing. That's what my mum said to me for years. Oh. She was like, girl, she's like, you kiss a lot of frogs before you... No, what? Yeah, you kiss a lot of frogs before you find your prince. And didn't I take that challenge on to the extreme? Didn't you just go above... took that and ran with it, hey? I thought, all right then. I was like, I had them lined up. Challenge accepted. Challenge accepted, mother. My mum always used to say, well, no, still does. Used to. Does. The right man is just cooking for you. Oh, he's cooking. He's not quite ready yet. He's just getting ready for you. Oh, I like that. He's been caramelized or he's being honey glazed now before he gets sent out to beach. Yeah, sent out to the beach, all delivered. Yeah. Okay, so I've got a first one, and it's pretty full on. Okay. Oh God. Hey girls, great question. My uni boyfriend's friend let me and my boyfriend use his parents' fancy flat in New York for Valentine's. Fuck off! Okay, so are we all there? Because there's all the confusers. So this girl and her boyfriend, her uni boyfriend, her boyfriend's friend, his parents have a flat in New York. Fuck. And he said you guys can use it for Valentine's. Cool. Fuck! What a generous friend! I know, I'm like, wow, where'd you get these friends from? She says, so we make dinner, get naked, and start rolling around on the floor. I know. God, that's so sexy. It's in New York. Sexy. In New York, and on the floor, there's something foul about it, like, fuck the bed. New York's like, fuck the bed. It's primal. Like, New York is the city. Primal. New York is the city of passion. Paris, city of love. City of love. New York, city of passion and sex. Oh, I love it. So she goes... But his friend's parents have cats, and I'm horribly allergic to cats. Fuck. So I'm sneezing and my eyes are tearing up, but I'm determined to ignore it and have the best sex of my life. Oh my God. Then, ... No. My vajayjay must have touched some cat hair because it starts to swell up. She goes, I mean, really swell up. I've never seen anything like it. So the V-Day fun stopped there. Did it swell? It was like a fucking hot air balloon down there. It was a hot air balloon. Like a baboon's bottom. Red and inflamed. I was like, can you imagine how embarrassing that would be on Valentine's Day? I was like, I know. Fuck. And she was so determined as well. She was so determined to have sexy time. Shit. I'm like, poor girl. Oh my God, poor girl. Okay. So I've got one. So this is quite short and sweet. Actually, not sweet. So, hey girls. This guy that I've been seeing for Valentine's Day sent me black roses. And when I messaged him about it, he said that's because our relationship is dead and ended it over text. What the fuck? How sadistic is that? Oh, no. How sadistic is that? You're like, oh, thanks for the flowers, but they're black. Yeah, actually, they're dead. I would defecate on his front porch if he did that to me. Yeah. I would seriously... I would set fire to his house. I'd let it go up in flames. I would literally... What world? What? Are you that... what? And what icks me out more is the theatrics of it. Just break up with me. Don't fucking send me... Yeah. Imagine him going into the flower shop. Do you do black ones? Yeah, like, that's what? The ick. And then him with his friends like, you'll never guess what I did. I bought. And that's the fact he had to buy. Sterling pounds on those like flowers. This, what a muggin. That's so embarrassing. Okay. This girl says, I called my boyfriend on Valentine's Day while he was at uni to see if he got my gift and flowers.
Oh.
And another girl answered the phone. It was 7:30 a.m. I'd be
Her boyfriend.
I'd break down. I would go over there and be like, also 7:30 a.m. No. If it was 2, I'd be like, maybe they could still be out. 7. They've been spooning.
They've been having a cuddle.
Spooning leads to forking.
About a week before Valentine's Day last year, one of my friends broke up with her long-term boyfriend.
Okay.
So since we were all single, she and I and 2 other friends decided to act upon Valentine's Day and do a Galentine's Day dinner.
Ah, cute.
And we were going to have a fun night out.
Lovely.
So we live in a small town. So there was only really like one good place to go if they wanted to have like a bougie dinner.
Lovely. Okay.
She says everyone we knew had made the same reservation at the same restaurant.
Okay.
So when they went in, the waitress sat them down next to her ex-boyfriend and his Valentine's Day. A week after they break up, and then she sat down next to her ex and the new girlfriend. So long story short, my friends and I dedicated our first round of drinks to her ex and his date, who felt extremely uncomfortable, and they cut their evening short.
Brilliant. Good girls. That's what you do.
That's
what you do. You can't like hide away from it. You can't run to the toilets crying.
No.
You can't do that. You have to sit with your friends, look him dead in the eye, maybe even give him a wave. Do it.
Send him. Oh, that's on me. Enjoy your evening.
Tell you what you shouldn't do though. Send black roses. That's embarrassing. Okay, so I've got one more.
Yeah.
This girl goes, "Hey girls, love the question. Last Valentine's I was seeing this guy and we decided to have a sexy night at his house.
Lovely.
During the evening I was sat on the sofa and him on the floor as we were watching a film. When all of a sudden, without any encouragement, he launched himself at me and thrust his face into my cleavage. I screamed and jumped back, only to find him left in a heap on the floor with blood gushing from his face. My tits broke his nose and I got the ick." Do you know what gets me most? Why are you launching yourself?
Why are you just sat down?
Why are you sat and then launching into my cleavage?
What the fuck?
Why are you not leading up? Why are you not hand
what
on
the fuck?
What the fuck? We know what it's like with like a hand on the thigh and you're like, oh my God, here we go. Like,
here we go.
And then he's like, moves your hair off your shoulder and you're like, then comes in for a kiss and then maybe kisses your neck. Why are you launching in my cleavage?
Like, boom!
It's like the red buzzer went off. He's like, now. Like, I need you now.
I wonder what point of the film he was like, do you think he was waiting?
Maybe.
And he was like, when the scene ends.
He's like,
when it ends.
Maybe. It's like when you get out of bed and you're like, 5 more minutes. Like, and then I'll get out.
It's go time.
He's like 3 minutes, 2 minutes.
And then he must have launched himself with such vigor. I hope you're okay, girl.
Yeah,
your tits broke his nose.
I know, that's what I'm loving. I'm just like, her tits are steel. They're like, boom. They like ricochet him off. Like, I am titanium. He's like, shoot me down. Why are you launching
why
are you launching in my cleavage?
No, because
but then he's on a heap in the floor. I would be so
and he's like,
ow,
sorry.
Ow. I'd be like, get out.
So we then have Valentine's Day dilemmas.
I know.
So,
okay.
Hey girls, happy Valentine's or Galentines. Thanks, girl.
Nice.
I was wondering if you could give some advice. Okay. So me and my boyfriend have been together for just under a year and are celebrating Valentine's for the first time together.
Oh, how exciting.
Or so I thought.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
He told me he was going to organise something a few weeks ago, but then seemed a little annoyed when I asked recently for clues about our plans.
Oh.
Because you're going to want to know the
dress
code.
Well, you need to know what you're wearing.
Being like, what's the vibe? But he seemed to get annoyed. We then went out in our friendship group last week to the pub and they asked him about our Valentine's plans and he said, oh God, don't get me started. She'll get what she's given. I was so embarrassed firstly and also really upset that it seems he's not given this any thought. All my friends and family always celebrate Valentine's Day in a nice way and it's upset me quite a bit that the one I want to spend it with the most seemingly couldn't care least. Girls, I just don't know what to do. I definitely want to have a chat with him about how rude he was, but starting to think that this is a make or break situation. Would love your advice.
Bin him. I'm just like, first of all, it's the giving hope. Do you know what it's giving? It's giving? Early stage of the relationship, I'm putting every effort in to get you. He's got you now. He's like, fuck it. Yeah. Like, that's what it's giving.
Yeah.
And So first of all, don't put up with that shit. No. Second of all, why is he tricking you into be like, I'll do something, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. And then you're like, oh, what is it? He's like, don't be an idiot. It's like, what?
Why are you asking?
Why are you gaslighting me?
That's
and
so
then the
wild.
Third, why are you chatting shit about me in front of other people, in front of my face? Like, you don't even have the decency to bitch about me, like, when I'm not there.
That's honestly fucking...
Don't get me started. She'll get what she's given.
That's fucking wild to me.
No.
That reminds me of an ex-boyfriend of mine. Once we were talking about Easter plans, like in a group of friends.
Oh God.
And I was literally next to him, and he's whispered to his friend, which I heard, "Oh, she'll be gone by Easter." Because he went, "Oh, you're not going to spend Easter together," and he was like, "She'll be gone by Easter." Men are the fucking worst. I would say bin him.
I did not know this.
Well, bad.
Well, quite frankly, darling, I think you can have a conversation.
Call him out for the comment.
Yeah, call him out for the comment. You're in your right to have a conversation. However, I feel if there's a man out there who thinks it's appropriate to speak about you like that in front of you, in front of other people.
Bin him.
No. And you want a man who is like, I want to make her feel loved on Valentine's Day. So personally, I think if you have a conversation and he does not change or he is not sobbing and begging for your forgiveness, bin him. Have a Valentine's with your girls again.
Yeah, honestly, feel like
come have one with Katie. Like, Katie will look after you.
I'll do Galentine's.
She'll do.
I'll do Galentine's.
But you will be getting what you're given if you've done this late notice.
Yeah.
That's so rude. Okay, so I've got a really interesting one. Hi girls, love the pod so much. Believe it or not, my daughter listens to it and she got me into it. I know. So I may be one of your oldest listeners. I'm 47 with an amazing husband and a beautiful daughter and wonderful son. I really like Valentine's Day and always have. Oh, I got you, girl. I got you.
Yeah.
Any time to celebrate. Even early in my relationship with my husband, he knew that and would always go to the utmost effort to make it special. Dinners out or going to see a show or sometimes a dance class. Over the last few years, we haven't really done anything apart from a card.
Okay.
I hope this doesn't sound ungrateful, but it really upset me as I love Valentine's so much and it is in fact my favourite holiday. I spoke to my friends about it and they said that I'm lucky I get a card at all and that I'm overreacting because Valentine's is for when you're younger. I don't know, girls. I need your help. Should I say something to my husband or should I just let it go?
I think the most interesting thing to me is that obviously it's such a shame to me that the conversation around women should be like, you're lucky you even get a card. I feel like we as women, and this is a generalization, have been conditioned to think the bare minimum is the biggest gesture.
Absolutely.
And I personally feel like you can absolutely broach it and be like, do you know what? I'd love to do something really special this year.
Great.
And I think we should celebrate each other more.
Yes.
And I want to celebrate you. So let's do something. Let's book a dinner. Why don't we go on a little staycation? I mean, Kit would love it. She loves a holiday.
I got you, girl.
So I feel like don't think, if you want more than a card, ask for more than a card. Like, you can sort that. Because I feel like...
I completely agree.
You shouldn't... And especially on Valentine's Day, I feel like... I saw actually Grace Beverly was speaking about this. She was like, the way you love, you need someone that will love you the way
you want to be loved. Yes,
because if you're not on the same vibe...
Then you're not going to feel loved.
Then you're just not going to feel fulfilled.
It's love
in any
languages,
way.
Isn't it?
You want if you know you wear your heart on your sleeve and you will do anything for anyone, you deserve someone who will do anything for you.
Completely agree.
So I personally think, do something special. Why don't you book something and say it's a surprise?
Yeah.
Like, I think that would be great.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. I also think it's a real shame that your friends said that and made you feel that way. And I am sorry because... I can understand why maybe that would be a perception. Oh, it's for younger people because you're courting, you're getting... Okay, fine. However, love shouldn't fade, you know, and clearly your love hasn't because you still want to celebrate it with your husband. You've got a lovely family, beautiful children. You know, there's clearly such love there. However... You know, parents do have to find their own relationship when their children leave. Yeah. And there is a massive thing of when your kids leave, you look at each other and think, right, I mean, I haven't gone through it, but, you know, I talked to my mum and she's now creating this new foundation where it's just her and my dad, and they go on holidays, just two of them, and they're like, gosh, it's like a completely new stage of our life.
It must be wild.
So remember that this man clearly loves you, and also the biggest thing, he knows how to show you love because he's done it in the past. You've said he took you out for dinners and you went to shows, you went to dance classes, so there's nothing wrong with just saying, you know, and he knows that you love it so much because you've said previously he made the utmost effort. So there's nothing wrong with just being like, oh look, I would love to spend Valentine's just you and I. You know, maybe, I don't know how old your kids are, but if they see friends or if they're with an auntie or uncle and we could just do something really special, I would really appreciate that. Fine.
And I just know that they would love that as well.
Yes.
Because I'm sure there's like, if my boyfriend came to me being like, I would just love to have the most special day with you.
Lovely.
I'd be like, oh,
yeah.
Quality time.
And I think sometimes it can be so hard to read each other. I mean, I don't know anything about marriage because I'm not in one, but in relationships, you could be maybe feeling some way and thinking that's the way it's coming across when they're thinking in a completely different way, because men are from Mars and women are from Venus and love languages are different. So he might think that you're really stressed at the moment, but actually you're upset that you haven't got a Valentine's plan. You know, so he might be thinking, well, she might not want to go away because she's stressed. So we completely support you. Make sure you're heard, and please write back to us to what you do, because I'm sure you'll do something special.
Yeah, have a magical time.
Magical time. Lovely. How many have you got this week?
I've got one.
I've got one.
Yeah.
I'll ping pong you.
Yeah.
You ready? Lovely. Tell me.
Mine is when people refer to Valentine's Day as V-Day.
Really?
Right.
Really?
Why are you doing that?
Really?
I don't know why it icks me out so much. It makes me think. This makes me, and this is just an unrelated story, but remember BBM?
Oh yeah, on Blackberries.
So I was obsessed with the Vampire Diaries.
Me too.
At the time. So my status.
Demon Salvador.
My status, because everyone called the Vampire Diaries would be TVD. The Vampire Diaries.
You know it.
My status on there used to be VD and a love heart.
I love her.
Which I didn't realise at the time stood for venereal disease. So I'm just like, I'm there on BB, I'm like, VD.
I'm VD here.
VD.
Oh my God.
VD.
That's so funny.
That reminds me
like,
of
back away.
When people are like, V-Day, how are you spending your V-Day? Valentine's? I love it because I feel there's such grandeur in saying, what are you doing for Valentine's Day?
Yeah.
Oh, the day of love?
Let me tell you.
Let me tell you.
Let me express what I'm doing,
Someone comes up to me, what are your plans for V-Day? You can shut the fuck
slap.
up. You can shut the fuck up. No plans.
No plans.
Not with you, sir.
Not with you.
Oh, I'd love to spend V-Day with you. Who the fuck do you think you are? You wisecracker. Like, who do you think you are? V-Day?
You're so funny. You have the most specific icks, like the V-Day, the on New Year's, or like before.
See you next
year. See you next year. Katie hates that. I'm like, what? Which
not
now
funny.
I'm going to make sure I say every year. I did it this year. I was like, see you next year. She was like, yeah. I was like, I guess. Yeah. Oh, lovely.
You
okay.
ready?
Yeah. Okay, so I went to a comedy club last week with Archie and my sister.
Oh, cultured.
I am.
I've never been to a comedy club.
Oh my God.
Oh no,
funny.
we went, didn't we?
Oh no, of course we did. Yeah.
Lying.
Oh gosh, honestly, I treat you and you forget.
Yeah. Cherished memories.
Oh God.
Guess not.
Yeah, guess not. So went to this comedy club, and it was the Secret Comedy Club.
Oh,
so it's quite well known in London, and it's the one that if you're into comedy clubs to go to. So we went, and it was great, and really enjoyed it. Okay, the X. The people that give me the ick in the world are the ones that sit at the front in comedy clubs and are gagging to be talked to. That is the ick. I'm telling you, okay.
Oh, okay.
If Archie brought me to, I'll give you an example in a sec, but if Archie brought me to a comedy club, quick, let's sit at the front. Quick, hurry up. I sit there. These people are like golden retrievers, smiling up at the comedian, practically wanking themselves off to them with their mouths so like happy, and I'm like, honestly, calm down a bit, okay?
Right, it's all right.
And then they're like, have we got any Americans in the house, okay? Classic line.
Yeah.
Someone at the front goes, oh, me, and they're like, oh, where are you from in America? I'm not.
Oh.
You're wasting my time, the comedian's time, and everyone. Do you know what I mean? It was like begging to be attention, like begging to the attention.
I don't personally get, because going to a comedy show and getting called out is my own personal version of hell.
This is why Archie and I were like, we're sitting at the back, Lily, I'm afraid. And we're sitting at the back, so I'm so scared. And
do you know what? They won't call on you because they know you're gagging for it.
Yeah, and do you know what pisses me off more? Is I'm like, these comedians, from someone who's done stand-up themselves, you're shitting yourself, okay? Yeah. And you're like, I want to get my set done, I want to do well, I want to get... So when someone's then wasting your time, you get 5 minutes up there and you've got a red buzzer, okay? Someone's wasting 30 seconds. Oh, well, that's, 1/5 gone? Or,
oh, yeah.
Like, I don't know.
Yeah, they're quite, you've got to be tight on time.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah. I just like, ick, that's such an ick.
That is such an ick.
I was like, get out of my face. Like, honestly.
Get out.
Okay, shall we go on to question?
Question?
I'm on silly.
And I'm on serious.
Yeah. Okay, you take it away, my love.
I'm ready. Right. Do you think every person that gets asked out on Valentine's Day has to be asked to be their Valentine?
Oh.
Like, do you think it's actually a prerequisite? Do you think it should be a thing that Archie has to go, will you be my Valentine?
Okay, so I misunderstood the question at the time.
I know, it's quite hard to... I'm trying to find the best way to phrase it.
yes, it's not done right. We'll rewrite that.
Yes, it was phrased incorrectly. All right.
yes. That wasn't quite how I'd put it, but that's okay. Yes. I want to be asked every year to be Archie's Valentine, and I put it out there. I say, Archie, I wonder I wonder whose Valentine I'll be this year. And he goes, oh, I know. And I'm like, I know. And do you know what I know? And do you know what I love is that he knows that I know that it's the thing.
Yeah.
You know, he's not like, oh God, not this again. He's like, I should ask her. I just feel it's polite to be like, do you know what I mean? It's like, you shouldn't expect my love. I'm going to woo you once more, okay?
Every opportunity for a new woo.
Oh, this is again, I love a celebration. So I'm like, it's not even Valentine's. It's being asked to be the Valentine is another holiday.
Another thing to celebrate.
Another thing to celebrate. So I believe that. However, if you're single, Pringle, ready to mingle, and you've met a guy, so say you and this guy that you thoroughly embarrass yourself in front of, but then redeem yourself with
my sexy
bending
video.
over. Yeah. If he said to you, do you want to go out? Or why don't we go out for drinks on Valentine's? I'm not expecting him to ask you to be his Valentine's because I would cringe. I would cringe. If he's like, Katie, would you be my Valentine? I'd be like, oh, steady, my friend.
That would be the
I feel that's too early.
Only if you're in a relationship.
I'm like, it doesn't necessarily have to be a relationship. It's like, but if you've known each other and there's a bond and there's a connection and you've known each other for a long time. But for the first time ever going out and they're like, you're my No.
Will you be my Valentine?
No. What do you think?
No. I don't know, because even when I did celebrate Valentine's Day, they were never like, will you be my Valentine?
Oh, been in.
So... trash.
Yeah, absolute trash.
So I don't know. I feel like, personally for me,
yeah,
I wouldn't mind either way.
Oh, how interesting.
If I was with someone and he was like, will you be my Valentine? I'd be like, oh, that's sweet. But also if he was like, I booked here for Valentine's Day, I'd be like, that's great.
So it wouldn't bother you if he was like, oh, so on Valentine's Day, I've booked to go see a show, rather than being like,
will you be my Valentine?
Will you be my Valentine this year? You know,
that,
like,
I mean, that would be lovely.
It's so
like,
sweet,
that would be really sweet, but I just...
But can't win them all!
But, do you know, I'm really just trying to find anything at this point. So, you know,
I'm trying to find anything.
It's not a prerequisite, boys. I'm not picky.
Would you take the V-Day? If he asked you...
No.
How about if he said, come out on V-Day?
If he said, come out on V-Day, I said, ask me to come out again on Valentine's.
Would you?
If he said, come out on V-Day, I'd use my charm.
Okay.
And my amazing chat.
So you wouldn't be rude.
I wouldn't be rude, but I'd be like, oh, V-Day? I'm like, at least say the full name.
You mean Valentine's.
And they'd be like, wow, what a hilarious gal.
Yeah.
Gotta get her in the sack.
Gotta get...
gotta take her home to mummy.
Yeah, you know it. Yeah. Let's wine and dine this piece.
Yeah, honestly.
Okay, so I've got a cracking silly question.
I'm so excited.
Would you rather your boyfriend not want to celebrate Valentine's at all and is actively against it? So he's not like, let's not do Valentine's. He's literally like, fucking
just another day of the year.
No, like he's like, it's such a shit holiday. Why would you ever want to celebrate that? Aww. So say it's the 4 of us all together. Yeah. Me, Archie, you, and what did we call your hypothetical boyfriend in the past? Ben. You and Ben are together. And Ben's like, oh, fuck it, Kit and Arch doing that. Like, isn't it so pathetic? And we're like, not really. Like, that's how actively against he is. Or he does celebrate it. However, he insists on spending the day with his mum. Good one.
Fuck!
Good one, right?
Would I get a card?
Yes, but you would be his second love. Like, he'd be like, Valentine's is for my mum. Like, I'm going to go. But I'll give you, you know.
Do you know what?
Valentine's is the holiday for his mum. He's like.
Would we see each other in the day?
No, it's for his mum. He's like, I'll see you tomorrow, but.
It would upset me. But if I got a card...
No, Katie, you're settling. Actually, maybe you're not. Maybe
I don't know, because obviously, like, we have finite time with our parents. I think it's actually quite sweet that he would choose to spend Valentine's Day with his mummy. Depends, though. How close is he with his... If he's calling his mum all the time, and then was like, I want to spend Valentine's Day with her, I'd be like, that's weird. But if he's like... sees his parents when he does, like every so often, and then is like, oh, but me and my mum have always kind of done something together on Valentine's Day, and I just want to show how much I love her. Like,
men put that in a nice way.
Men that love their mothers
are high up in the ranks,
and then it's more sexy to me. So I'm like, oh my god, that is delightful.
That is absolutely lovely. Yeah.
You do that. Yeah. You make Maureen's day. You make her feel the most special woman on earth. Yeah. And I get a card. And
especially if you've got like a good relationship with Maureen, then that's really nice.
Like, go spoil Maureen.
Yeah. And like, that would make Maureen love you even more.
Oh, and she put, oh my god, and Katie lets you go spoil me. I'd be like, yeah, Maureen, I do.
Okay, so you've put an interesting spin on that, because initially I was like, fuck that. Like, I was like, fuck that. Like, that would ick me. However, there's nothing more attractive than a man who respects his mum.
Yes.
Not a mummy's boy.
Not a mummy's boy,
There's a difference, ladies.
There is a very clear difference.
Not a mummy's boy.
If he's ringing his mum every 5 minutes, get the fuck out. Leave. Go. But if he's like, I love my mum and I respect her as a woman, drop your panties.
Oh my god, I'm like, you have been brought up well.
Yes,
that's what I love. That's what I love.
Men that respect their mothers.
Yeah.
But I personally I would take it personally. My boyfriend, like Scrooge, hates Valentine's Day. Like Scrooge hated Christmas. Like hates Valentine's Day, and not even I.
Yeah,
his girlfriend.
Yeah,
make him the love of his life at that point in time.
Yeah,
could not change his opinion on it.
Okay, fair.
Because I do see it as a day to celebrate.
But then, would you not feel upset seeing everyone else celebrating? But he's off with his mum.
Could you not do Galentine's with your mom?
Yeah.
The day before.
Yeah.
I think it would upset me. But I feel like if I was shown that I was thought of, like if I got flowers and a card, and then he came home that evening to me and we had an evening.
Yeah.
Like he spent the day like painting pottery with Maureen, and then comes back with like a takeaway and let's put a film on. Here's my card, here's my present. I love you. I'd be fine with that.
Okay. I see what you mean. Okay. I'm interested to know what the debriefers will say.
Yeah, I'm interested because I think I would take it I don't know about you, but if my boyfriend was like, fuck Valentine's Day, I wake up on the 14th because you'd also, me personally, I'd still think, oh, he's putting on a show.
Yeah.
He's
I love that.
He's distracting.
She's like, that couldn't possibly be true. He wants to celebrate it with me.
Oh, he hates Valentine's Day.
Wink, wink.
I'm like,
wink, wink.
I'm going to wake up to fucking balloons everywhere, rose petals to the fucking neon sign.
Okay.
And then I would be even more disappointed because I would think he's doing something in secret. Then I'd wake up like, oh no, you really meant that.
You really meant. Yeah, okay, I see what you mean.
And if I was like, would it be like if I was like, Happy Valentine's Day, he'd be like, fuck off.
Yeah, he'd be like, oh, not that. Yeah.
Oh, I'd be like, no, you will declare your love for me.
He's with mummy then.
He's with mummy.
Yeah. Well, girls, I hope you and boys, I always think that with girls and boys, I hope that you
have a great Valentine's Day.
Yeah. And tell us what you do. Are you Galentinesing? Are you Valentinesing? Are you Scrooge McDuff? Are you like Fuck this shit. I want to know.
Have a great
day. Monday, my loves.
Have a great
I love
week.
you so much. Have a good week. Take into the week that you are a fantastic girlfriend and a sexy.
And a sexy
Just
motherfucker.
Like we'll post a video of her dancing on
Post
the
the thirst traps, guys. Honestly, post them. It was quite liberating.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
It was good.
It was. It was fantastic.
Yeah.
Right. Bye, guys. Love you. Bye.